Good morning, children. Hope you all are studying well. Today we are on to the third video of Biomolecules class 12 chapter. And in today's session, we will be studying about the fructose structure. Okay, it's a monosaccharide. This we have discussed earlier. It's a monosaccharide, right? And the molecular formula for fructose is C6H12O6. And even that part we have discussed that this is a ketohexose. Ketohexose means it's having ketone functional group and 6 carbon atoms that we have already done in the classification part, right? Now, if we have studied, if you have practiced the structure of glucose properly, then you also know fructose structure. It's nearly the same. Okay, so let me draw first that open chain structure. Open chain structure for glucose. Now, what is that open chain structure? First, I'll be drawing that open chain structure for glucose, because once you know that, then this one is very clear. On the top, children, we were drawing CHO. At the bottom, we were writing CH2OH. Then I told you, you have to draw 4 lines in the center. Yeah, and all these 4 lines में center, this cross is there. Here there is one carbon atom. And on the third carbon atom, we have drawn OH on the left, H on the right hand side. We can number it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbon atom, right? And rest all OH we have drawn on the right hand side. And all left sides we have drawn H. This was glucose structure. What was this, children? This is glucose structure. And which glucose is it? Right hand side, 5th carbon atom OH is on the right hand side. So it is D glucose. D, and we know it is plus. It is dextrorotatory, right? This is glucose structure. So there are certain changes to be made in the glucose structure. Then you can draw the fructose structure easily. Now what changes, children, we are making exactly? The first carbon atom here, there is aldehyde, CHO, and second carbon atom is having CHOH. What you do is, both these hydrogens on the second carbon atom, if you take it on to the first carbon atom, what you will get? There will be CHO, no? So now if both the hydrogens I take there, it becomes CH2OH, right? One hydrogen here I take, one hydrogen here to CH2OH. Now on the second carbon atom, now what I have? On the second carbon atom, I am left over with only CO. So 2 I have removed means I'll put a double bond. So that means there is ketone functional group in fructose. Now I'll complete the remaining carbon atoms. Exactly the same. That is not at all different. Rest all is exactly the same. Now 1, 2 carbon atom completed. This is third carbon atom, fourth, fifth and sixth carbon atom, right? As usual, as in glucose, OH on the left on third carbon atom, rest all OH on the right hand side. Clear? This is fructose structure. I have drawn glucose particularly because if you know glucose structure, then you also know fructose structure, because both are related. Only the differences of the second, here in glucose, first carbon atom was aldehyde. In fructose, the second carbon atom is ketone. Because the molecular formula is same, so you can derive it from here. Now what is the name of this? This is D minus fructose. Why capital D? This is not dextro, children. This D is on the 5th carbon atom, OH is on the right hand side. Because if you number it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. I already always tell you to number it. That becomes, easy for us to name. D on the 5th carbon atom, OH on the right. Minus is for levorotatory. Minus is for levorotatory. Levorotatory means fructose. Through fructose, if the plane polarized light PPL is passed, then it will rotate towards left hand side, right? And fructose, this is the name, right? This is open chain structure. What is this, children? It is open chain structure. We can say it is Fischer projection way of representing. Fisher projection formula. What is Fisher projection formula? Already I told you. Carbon atoms are not represented, the center ones. They are just represented with the cross, and lengthwise, if more number of carbon atoms are there in the species, we are going to represent it lengthwise, right? And that's it. You'll get Fisher projection formula, right? Now, this is Fisher projection, but we can convert this into cyclic structure, and then the cyclic structure you can convert into Fisher projection as well as the Hevort's way of representing. That I'm going to show you. Now, how we convert this into the cyclic structure? If you remember, in glucose, the ring was between 1 and 5 carbon atom. On the fifth carbon atom, H you take there, and we connect this O to the first carbon atom from the top. That we have discussed. To watch that properly, please see my previous video on biomolecules. Right? Now, how we convert this open chain Fisher projection fructose into the cyclic? There is a ring between 2 and 5 now. How 2 and 5? On the fifth carbon atom, this hydrogen, if I remove this hydrogen from here, and take this hydrogen on the second carbon atom, what will I get there? It will become OH. The double bond will go away. There is O left over now. This O I will link to this particular carbon atom from the top. Right? Did you follow that? The ring is of 5 membered now. On the fifth carbon atom H, I will take there on the second carbon atom, that will become COH, and O I will link to the second carbon atom from the top. I will draw the structure separately and explain it to you. I will draw here only so that you follow properly. C OH on the right. So since this O I am linking to the second carbon atom, so CH2OH I will not show there. I will show it on the left hand side, right? This is first carbon atom, this is now second carbon atom. This H had gone there, it became COH, and remaining I will draw it first and then I will link it to the carbon atom and I'll show you. I want both to be visible to you so that you know what exactly it is. So now 2 carbon atoms are already shown here, and 1 carbon atom means 3 more. So 3 lines I am going to show here. Fourth carbon atom and fifth carbon atom I will attach to the second carbon atom from the top with the oxygen here. Right? Did you follow that? This O I have attached to the second carbon atom from the top. This is as such third carbon atom, fourth carbon atom, fifth carbon atom and sixth carbon atom. On the third carbon atom, OH on the left. H, OH, H and H. This is the cyclic structure. This is the cyclic structure of fructose. So how do we name this, children? We name this as alpha D minus fructofuranose. Now what is this, children? Just see. Alpha, because this is now our active carbon atom, is from where this is linked to the ring. On the second carbon atom. In glucose we were comparing first carbon. In fructose we compare second carbon. On the second carbon atom, if OH is on the right hand side, it is alpha. D, because the fifth carbon atom OH was on the right. Minus, because it is levorotatory. It is levorotatory. Fructo and furanose. What is furanose? Because it is a 5-membered ring. It is a 5-membered ring like furan. What is furan? This is furan, children. This is furan. It is a 5-membered ring like furan, so it is called as furanose. Like in glucose, we were calling that as pyranose. It was resembling pyran. Right? So this is the structure, children. If I want to draw beta isomer of it, I will just flip this. OH I will show on the left hand side and CH2OH I am going to show on the right hand side. I will draw this and show it to you. I've shown you this alpha once again here. Now this OH is on the right hand side. Now if I make OH on the left hand side and I bring that CH2OH on the right hand side, then that becomes beta structure. That becomes beta. CH2OH. Rest everything is same. This you can show it on the right, no problem. You have to show 3 lines here. 1, 2, 3. The third line is having this OH. This O linked ring is there. This on the third carbon atom, OH on the left hand side. That is as usual, right? This was OH. This is H. You can number it. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. Now OH on the second carbon atom on the left hand side. So this one is beta D minus fructofuranose. Now each term has a significance, children. Just see. Beta. Beta means OH on the second carbon atom, OH on the left hand side. If it is on the right, it is alpha. D means on the fifth carbon atom, OH on the right, which is actually fused as a ring now. Minus because it is levorotatory. Fructofuranose. Both these alpha and beta are also called anomers, which already I told you in the previous video also. These are called as anomers. And this is, Fischer projection formula only, but the cyclic way of showing the structure. Right? Now we will show Hevort's structure for it. So we can say, children, fructose is 5-membered ring. It's having a 5-membered ring. How 5-membered ring? 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth carbon atom. Fifth is oxygen. Fifth atom is oxygen. Now we will draw Hevort structure. I have to show besides it only. So you will make oxygen on the top. You are going to show these atoms down. You can make it slightly darkened. Bottom side you can make slightly darkened, because that part is facing us, the upper part is away from us. That is one way of showing. So on all these you are going to show these lines, right? And you will number from right hand side always. This was first carbon atom, second carbon atom, third, fourth, fifth and sixth. So we are going to show whatever is there on the left hand side. If we show above, left hand side we have to show in this above. So left hand side, what is above? This is CH2OH. So we will show this here, CH2OH on the top, OH down. So this is first carbon, second carbon, third, fourth, fifth and sixth will be coming here, right? Now say third carbon atom, what is above? OH. H. Fourth carbon atom, what is above? H. OH. On the fifth carbon atom, what is above? H you may feel, but no, this is the only difference. This H you have to show down always, and this CH2OH you are going to show on the top. Whether it is alpha or beta, you will show always the sixth carbon atom CH2OH on the top. Sixth carbon atom CH2OH always on the top. On the fifth carbon atom H you are going to show down. Rest all the things which are there on the left hand side will be above, right hand side will be down. What is this structure, children? It is alpha D minus fructofuranose. Fructofuranose structure. It is which form, children, we have represented? Hevort's structure. This is Hevort's structure. Right. So same way we can also show the beta isomer. What is the difference in beta? On the second carbon atom OH you are going to show above, rest everything will be same. I will show here this O because I want to show you the cyclic Fischer projection so that you can convert it easily. The lower part will be darkened slightly. All these you are going to draw the lines. Sixth carbon atom, I told you CH2OH will be always above, and H, this is sixth carbon, 5 carbon, 4, 3, 2 and 1 we have to show, right? So on the, we can start from here. On the fourth carbon atom, OH on the top, OH down. Third carbon atom, OH, H. Second carbon atom, what is left hand side? OH. So you will show OH here and CH2OH down. This is your first carbon atom. Right. This is which structure, children? It is beta D minus fructofuranose. Fructofuranose. Okay. So did you follow this? So please practice all monosaccharides, children, we have completed till now. Right, in the first video, if you want, you can just see properly classifications we have discussed, classification of carbohydrates, various bases. Second video, we have discussed about the structures of glucose and different experiments to prove the different aspects of glucose structure. And today we have discussed structure of fructose. In the upcoming videos, we'll cover the remaining topics of biomolecules. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.